Hello, and welcome to today's Speaky Card reading. Today's topic is people are saying these about you, but secretly behind your back. And for that, we have two piles, pile number one and pile number two. And now let's get started. Guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. Hello, Paivan. People are saying this about you, but behind your back secretly. Let's see. Alright. People are saying that you are a fighter. You are somebody who has fought a lot of battles. You have come a long way. You have evolved. I'm getting the series, like the sense of transformation in this reading for you guys, mostly in the face of a lot of impediments. See, the Six of Swords, a lot of impediments you have faced in life, and you have walked a long way. You have come a long way. When people thought that you will be dead and gone, you guys just kept on moving ahead one step at a time. You are not a quitter. You are a firm believer, a staunch believer in, you know, just take one step at a time. If you can't walk, just crawl. That kind of a mindset you have, that's something. You are a fighter, you are a thriver. That's what people like say about you behind your back secretly. People are also saying, yes, a lot of you might have migrated to a separate nation or a state, at a place away from your home basically. And also some of you have emotionally distanced yourself from people whom you once considered to be your own. You hold the key to your destiny, and your destiny has also changed for better once you went away from your home. Most of you, in the search of better pasture, in the search of a better career, better life, you guys migrated to a different place, different state, different country, anything, different continent also for some of you. And there you're doing better, and people are amazed. A lot of you could be an ethnic minority at where you stay, or like you tend to stand out where you live today. All right, because of your physical attributes. Okay, Five of Wands. Clearly, people also say that you are a fighter, you are a go-getter, you are very competitive, especially when it comes to your work and your life. You're very competitive. Nobody can win over you just like that. You do not let anybody win over you just like that. You're a fierce competitor. If you have to compete with someone like you, people tend to think 10 times over. People are impressed, like you guys have come to a different foreign land, have conquered a lot. After that, like for that you need to have a very good, like a street fighter's attitude. A lot of you could be a strong Scorpio, a strong Capricorn. I'm hearing Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo. Yes, for sure. There is an upgradation and change in place. Where you stayed, the vehicle you used, everything. There is some kind of change and upgradation, I'm hearing. Also, your current work makes you travel pretty frequently. I'm seeing a lot of travels happening for most of you, maybe into sales, marketing, it can be anything. But you guys tend to, it's not just a 9 to 5 job. It's like it also involves some kind of travels and adventure. I'm seeing like you guys are visiting the world, your globe, like you have to go around the world, some of you once or twice a year. That kind of a schedule you are keeping. Queen of Swords, you are a person who is very, you are that person who is very wise, somebody who has seen a lot of, treachery. You have faced a lot of treachery, which has made you very cautious yet very emotionally intelligent, very, very forthright. You are a very brave person who knows what their fight is all about, and you are willing to fight that battle. You are a person who is very, you know what, you are one of those people, you're one of those people whom people tend to look up to. A lot of people, actually junior, especially younger people, younger than you actually, they tend to look up to you as a mentor figure. They think you're a very wise person. You're very sharp, intellectually very sharp, and also very sharp tongue. You see right through people's facade. People just cannot get away with BS with you. People just cannot do all that nonsense with you. You can see right through it because you have been through a lot of betrayal in life. You have seen, you have faced a lot of ebb and flow in life. Typically, people are also saying that this is a person who is very good at making money, you know, very innovative ways. A lot of you probably have one or two side income sources apart from your main day job. A lot of you have side income sources for sure. That is one thing. Like, I'm seeing that it is a person who is very, very driven about their work. You're very driven about increasing your lifestyle. You have probably always been, you have seen a lot of struggle growing up, which made you very gritty, very persevering, very, you know, I'm not gonna do, like, I need to get it done. If you put your mind to something, you just get it done. And you're very good at making money, very innovatively. A lot of you may be into investments, into crypto, side hustles. Like, after your day job, you tend to invest in one or two side hustles, and they are doing pretty well now. That's what I'm seeing. Six of Wands, you are a person who is also very attractive. People are talking about how attractive you are. You tend to get a lot of attention for sure. You're very ambitious, very determined, driven, but you're also very well dressed. I can see, you know, eye for detailing. That's what I'm seeing. You are somebody who has the eye for detailing. Also, you have like this roses tells me that a lot of people are crushing on you. A lot of people are crushing on you totally. You are also the magician. You know, with the magician card, it's one of the, like, prettiest cards to have, one of the luckiest cards to have for sure. People think that you have infinite potential. You know, remember, the magician has all the four elements of nature in them. So what I'm saying is, you're one of those people who has literally created their own life with their own mind, you know, with their own mind, with their own manifestation power. You have literally, as I say, the alchemist of your own destiny. You have been, with the help of the universe, you have used all the elements of nature to manifest what you have today and what you're gonna have in the near and far future. Literally, you have been, like, literally you have worked even now. People are saying that this is a person who is very hardworking, and you have, a lot of you could be self taught in a lot of ways. Also, very hard working. You have worked very hard to carve out every nook and corner of your life. You are a, as I said, the architect, alchemist, and the architect. I mean, with these two cards, I can see that you are a completely self made person. That's what people are saying. You might or might not consider yourself to be so, but what I'm seeing is, guys, pile number one, people are saying that this is a very self-made person. All right, guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Guys, your support would mean so much to me. All right, so now I'm seeing that people are also saying, okay, you are a social butterfly. I'm seeing like you guys are flying with your newfound success. You are the social butterfly with all the colors, like, popping out. I'm seeing you have a lot of people being attracted towards you. You have a lot of people literally, you know, they are so attracted, they are so, uh, you are a person who is totally in the limelight. Wherever you are going, the limelight is following you around. That's what people are gossiping about. Like, you're getting a lot of attention and a lot of romantic interest as well. You have become the next best thing, like the next best thing, next happening thing. That kind of a thing I'm seeing for you, and people are really gossiping about that for sure. Maybe in hushed tones, but secretly they are saying that, a lot of you have had, like, in the last few months, some kind of a glow up as well. And yeah, a lot of people, I'm seeing envy coming your way, because maybe you guys have had a new haircut, maybe the way in which you dress, the way in which you present yourself, something has changed for sure. Seven of coins. Seven of pentacles typically is a person who is very grateful for what they have. You know what? You're one of those people really realize this, that, we tend to cry and whine about everything that we have. But you are one of those people who choose to live each and every day of their life with an attitude of gratitude, because you've earned every bit of it yourself. So you know how important these things are for you. So this is a person, you are a person who is like, you as a person, I'm seeing, like, people say that how come this person stays so grateful, because you never had all of this. Sorry, I'm just moving the tripod a little bit. You never had all this in your life earlier, right? Today it's like a blessing for you. You're also, people say that you're a very calculating person. You, before you take a step, you think for n number of times. Yeah, very calculating, because you have faced a lot of treachery in life. So um, before trusting anybody, before taking any major step, you tend to think about it 10 times over. For you, life is almost like a chess game. A lot of people are jealous, a lot of people are actually trying to slander you behind your back as well. The Hierophant, you're a very wise person, that's definitely. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. You're like this peacock. That Judgment card and this peacock, they give very similar vibes. You tend to stand out wherever you go, and people are talking about that. Snow leopard, take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. You're one of those people who tend to probably spend time in nature, in quiet contemplation, in meditation. That kind of life you tend to lead a lot of it. Like, after the basic work, when you are not working, you are a very private kind of a person. That's what people think. Cat, it's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over dependency on others. Exactly, you are a very self reliant person. You are that kind of a person who is very self dependent, self reliant, and you don't really depend on others for anything. You do not depend on others for anything, and that makes you extra special. Yes. Elk, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. Yeah, you are also very, very, you are respected by a lot of people. I'm seeing you are somebody who is very dignified, very, you are able to maintain a very dignified posture no matter what. You are somebody who is very dignified, very graceful, and you get treated with respect wherever you go. You are one of those head turners. When you walk to the grocery store, people on the streets, they turn around and look at you. If you enter a restaurant, they usually tend to provide you the best seats possible. You look so well put together all the time. You look so posh and chic all the time. Yes, people want to be around you because you are getting a lot of attention. Gorilla, take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. You are a person who is also very compassionate, very attached to their family members. You are a person who is very attached to their family members and near and dear ones. And I'm seeing that you are somebody who whose family members are very important, and people really love the way in which you treat your near and dear ones. Not just family, I'm seeing even your close friends, you treat them really well. Walk through your fear. Scorpio, I'm seeing a lot of transformative vibes for most of you. Pile number one, you know what, you are somebody who has faced their fears. Once we've learned to face our fears, we tend to become indomitable. That's exactly what has happened for you. Virgo can also be significant. Yeah, very work oriented, very disciplined, very focused. You are good enough. You are a person who is actually good enough. You are somebody who is like, you are good enough is typically the situation where you are somebody who knows what their worth is today. There was a time when you really felt, especially I'm seeing growing up, probably pretty insecure, not knowing what your worth was. Even the situation, people around you were also not very conducive there. But today, you are a very self assured person. Yeah, confidence. Wow. Like this connected messages are so good. Confidence is the key to your success. People also say like you're very self assured. Confidence, the confident nature is something that people also gossip about secretly, that they think it's your confident way of presenting yourself is something that has given you a lot of success. Luck is on your side. People also feel that you're lucky, but you know what, whenever you are getting the success, people will not see the hard work behind it, the years of hard work that you've put in to reach wherever you have. So yeah, you've gotten lucky, but that didn't happen overnight. Come on, the energy is gaining momentum. You are a person who has, like, I'm seeing you are somebody who has got a lot of things going in their favor, and people are noticing that you know what, this is a person who started from nowhere. I'm getting a lot of jealousy and straight away envy and jealousy coming your way, because like this is a person who came from nowhere and conquered so much. That kind of a mindset I'm getting. That's what people are also gossiping about, because they're really like, the things that you have achieved are really spectacular, I must say. Get grounded, empaths. You are somebody who is extremely empathetic. You're one of those people who tend to connect like this with nature and with pets and animals, and you probably tend to spend a lot of time in the grounding methods. Unbound. Yeah, we all tend to have, beyond a certain age, we tend to carry some kind of a baggage or the other and pass on the trauma subsequently. But you're one of those people which people realize that they do not carry any baggage. Have released all the past soul contracts of your life. That is something that I'm seeing is majorly positive for you, birthing a new age. You guys are one of those people who are very ahead of your times. A lot of you could be into research or some kind of advanced technology, into IT or crypto to AI. Something of that sort could be significant in your workspace, worksphere, and you are a very ahead of you. A lot of Aquarius can be seen from here as well, because strong Aquarian people tend to have struggle during their formative years as well, till they develop their quirky sense, which actually tend to work in their favor going forward. Shift your perception. Yes, I'm seeing that now that you have gained a lot of success in life, people have started to treat you differently. Those people who wouldn't even take you seriously have started taking you seriously now. Intend and create. Yeah, people are talking about your manifestation power. This is very strong, because this is a repeat message with the Magician card and the High Priest. Clearly you guys are very, very much okay. The White Witch and the High Priest, you guys are very much into occult. A lot of you into mysticism, occult. If you are not, then you should get into some kind of spiritual sphere, because that will give you a lot more peace and grounding. It would not matter anymore that what others are saying, thinking and doing. White Witch, be the light. You are like that source of light for a lot of people. You are like that, um you know your presence is very healing and cathartic for a lot of people. Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. You are somebody who is very focused, very plan oriented, very detail oriented. Summer, bask in joy and light. You are a person who is very, the summer typically tells me that you are a person who is actually enjoying the time of their life, and people are jealous. I'm repeatedly getting the jealous and envy. So you guys probably pile one. You guys should be a little bit careful about the people you mingle with. You guys are celebrating some major milestones and success. People are smiling, but not everybody is genuinely happy. Enjoy success and happiness. Yeah, you are enjoying. Yes, a lot of success, voice. All right. So you are one of those people who has a very strong voice. Journey, daughters of a mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. You are a person who has literally created their own way in their life, and that is something that people talk about a lot. And you have like your oratory skills, your eloquence is another thing that people talk about. Like whenever you speak, people listen. You have a very deep messages. Whenever you speak, there is a deep message that you want to impart. The world awaits you. You're very enthusiastic about embracing each and every day of your life, and that is something people find, like, when during the weekend people are do not have much energy left in them. You are not one of those, for sure. Remember to practice self love. You are a person who has a lot of self love about them. You are a person. Self love is a major thing. People realize this is a person who knows how to prioritize their own selves, how to prioritize their own needs, their own peace in life. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. I'm always enough. Yes, you are somebody who is very self-assured today. That's what people talk about. There's no confidence, because at last you have, after going through a lot of nuisance in life, you have realized that it's this person that tend to stare back at you from the mirror is the person who is most dependable. All right, now time for the guided messages. What are people saying about you secretly? There is always light if only we are brave enough to embrace it and make it a part of our journey. That's your mantra, and people really respect that. Your empathy and compassion is a gift to the world. That's what people say, of course. Good boss vibes, okay. When it gets tough, the tough gets going. Of course, people, that was probably the first card that came out. I hope you can realize how much I actually care about you. You have secret admirers, for sure. You're so sweet, cute, and adorable. A lot of you are very cute and adorable. All right, time for the charms. Okay, the first one is the mm, king or the queen. You're getting a lot of recognition for your work. You are an emancipated soul. You are an unicorn. You tend to make a lot of people happy. You tend to have a lot of masculine energy about you. A lot of you are into spirituality. Yeah, you have a very larger than life image with this elephant card. Your time has arrived. That's what people are talking about. You hold the key to your own destiny. You are the star. You're getting a lot of attention, I'm sure. And a lot of, like, jet set lifestyle, flying around, traveling around. A lot of that is happening as well. All right, Pilwan, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, guys, please hit the like button, share and subscribe, because your support means so much to me. So thank you. Namaste. Hello, Pile 2. People are saying this about you, but behind your back secretly. Let's see. Clearly, people think that you are a very nurturing, caring, compassionate, giving kind of a person. Somebody who is giving in nature, who is very, very compassionate, very empathetic. Somebody, if you are a female, they think that you will be very good as a mother, or you are very maternal. If you are not a mother already, you would make a fantastic parent nonetheless. You're very giving, kind, nurturing. That's the thing that people say about you. Or a father also, as a father or a father figure, you are very nurturing. That's what people think. You're very charitable. You tend to make you known for the donations, for the volunteering, for the good deeds that you do. You tend to do a lot for the society. A lot of people, actually a lot of you probably have a community where you guys do things for others, and that tend to, you derive a sense of mm, belongingness in a way from that. Seven of Pentacles, you are a person who is very, uh, you know, you are very hardworking. You are extremely hardworking. I'm seeing like people are talking about that this is a person who has worked very hard, very, very hard. You have worked very hard to reach wherever you have today. You are a person who has like the things that you enjoy today, mm, the subtle things in life that you enjoy today are because of all the hard work that you have put in your life. And people also feel that you are a person who has got a lot of ancestral, see the ravens, they signify to me the ancestral blessings. It's because you're getting the blessings because you have put in the work. That's what I'm seeing. You are also, people say that you are also very good at multitasking. You are a person who was, you are a person who was so good at multitasking. You are a person who is like terrific at multitasking. You are a person who, not just multitasking, you are a person who has a lot of talents, dynamic personality, somebody who is probably good at writing, as well as maybe a very good chef and very good at work. So you can manage different things with Elan, and you are very good at compartmentalizing and balancing different aspects of life. Libra can be significant for a lot of you guys. Guys, if you like my content, please hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me, really. A lot of you are very, very spiritual, so people talk about how about your spirituality, about your occult knowledge. A lot of you are into very much into occult, and people also see you, some people see you as a mentor figure in spirituality. Some of you could be actually into astrology, tarot, into like some kind of spiritual practices, and people really appreciate that talent. A lot of you could be professionally that way, or are considering to use your occultic knowledge, your spiritual knowledge, and people really appreciate that because most of them feel that you are blessed in that department. Okay, the tower moment, clearly a lot of you have been through a situation where you are like pushed out of your comfort zone. I'm seeing like being pushed out of your comfort zone, some major things happening, like becoming jobless, to having some emergency happening, like a part of your life at least blowing up. Some of you have literally migrated, I'm hearing, to a different nation, to a different continent, to a different state at least, and maybe even have cut cords with, sorry, a lot of your toxic past. I'm seeing some serious backstabbing and betrayal. You know what, the thing that I'm seeing is you being so charitable and compassionate came because you have been through a lot of nuisance in life, which when you felt totally helpless. You didn't deserve that, but it was because of the betrayal of the people around you that you got all that. The death card, you know what, you are a person, the death and transformation. You are a person, I'm seeing this death card is basically about transformation and renewal, and transformation is a theme in your life. Scorpio and Libra can be significant. A strong Pluto or Saturn placement can be significant. First house, fourth house, seventh house. For a lot of you, your home might have been growing up a pretty topsy-turvy situation in. And also, you guys are like very, I'm seeing this green shoots coming out. A lot of you might have actually felt betrayed and totally drained. Yes, this two of swords, see, But what that made you was stronger, a better, uplifted version of yourself, which you have become today. It has helped you move ahead, and people realize that you have been through a very difficult, dark time in your life and have successfully come out on the other side. The hermit card, the hermit card typically is a person, I'm seeing for a lot of you, you guys have some trust issues, which is totally understandable. You probably don't trust people easily because of all the betrayals you have faced. Secondly, a lot of you also have the hermit card typically tells me a lot of you also have that, um, how shall I put it? You're very restrained. You love your own company. You are a very solitude loving person, somebody who lives a very hermetic life, maybe a very grounded into meditation, into spirituality. When you are going through difficult phases in life, we tend to lean into spirituality. I've been that way. A lot of us, I'm sure my viewers, a lot of you guys are into spirituality after, especially my pile number twos, after you have seen some major shifts, parts of your life just blowing up. From there, you leaned into spirituality. I'm seeing a very intelligent, keenly observant, but a more stoic, more solitude loving person. You do not need another person for company 24/7. Three of Wands. You are somebody who has really, a lot of you have migrated to a different phase to get a new sunrise in your life. A lot of you have literally gone to a new place, new state, new country, new continent for a new sunrise, for a better tomorrow. Knight of Swords. You are a person who is very driven, a complete go getter in life. You are driven, focused, complete go getter in life. I'm seeing like you are that kind of a person who never really gave up. You lost a lot of battles, but you still kept on moving ahead in search of a better tomorrow. And that tomorrow has arrived. That has changed you. Excuse me. That's what people talk about, that this is a person, there's a lot of mystery surrounding you. That is another thing which people cannot decode. This whole struggle that you have been through, a lot of you could also be into some kind of addiction, which actually made you go down that, maybe some kind of health issue or something of that sort could also be the case. Procrastination, addiction, leading to failure, not doing the work on time and leading to failure for a lot of you, that could also be in the case. So today, in spite of instead of being a lazy person, today you are a go getter. You are just raring to go in life. Chariot. Chariot is a, you are somebody who is moving ahead in life, fast and forward. You're moving ahead in life. I'm seeing like this is a person who is totally, you have faced it. The Knight of Swords and the Chariot, typically you are pretty optimistic and people talk about it, that this is a person who probably doesn't talk much, but whenever you speak, people listen because your messages are usually very deep. With the High Priestess, I also get it, very deep and spiritual messages. You always speak about moving on in life in spite of whatever happens. Forgive and move on. Do not forget, because they should teach you the lessons, but move on in life. Nine of Cups. You are a person who is very, you have a lot of admirers. You're very, very attractive. I'm saying you could be somebody without even trying. Some people are very attractive. You as a persona, as a person in general, are very attractive without even trying. A lot of people are crushing on you for sure. So that is another thing that people talk about behind your back. Yeah, you're also very strongly principled, very courageous, standing up against all odds, able to speak your mind against all the disapproval, facing the wolves head on if that's what it takes to stand up for what I believe in. That kind of a mindset I can see. Four of Wands, typically a lot of people see you as a potential life partner or a business partner, because I'm getting a lot of Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo vibes. You guys are very disciplined, very methodical, very driven, very focused. And what that does to you is it makes you a person, it turns you into a person who is, how shall I put it, you are a person who is very driven, very focused. You know what you want out of your life and are willing to go after it full throttle. That is the kind of a person I'm talking about here. Yes, Wolverine, you are a lot tougher than you think you are. You are a person, people think that you are a very tough person. And very, some people who are not really assertive, but very quietly confident and tough. You are one of those people, very quietly confident. Tiger, you are being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you are capable of doing so. You are, like, I'm seriously seeing that you are, like, people are talking that this is a person who is meant to be a leader, to lead from the front. You are like a tiger. A tiger is a very brave animal, very royal and beautiful animal. As I said, without even trying, you have a very royal, very chic thing about your personality, about your persona, and people are naturally attracted towards your persona. You could be a naturally born leader. That's what people talk about. Unicorn, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. A lot of you are very rare species. That's what people think, that this is a very rare person, and you have a very strong imaginative and creative side to you. Blue Heron, make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Exactly, you have the courage to stand up for what you believe in. That is another thing, very courageous and brave and very ethical. Moral compass is very strong. Your spine is also very strong. Falcon, act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. Yes, you are a person, you are like this falcon. A lot of people might actually call you an opportunistic person, but it doesn't matter, what others are calling you, it does not matter. What matters is how you are reacting to them. You are a person who is a very, like, where to look for these opportunities, how to look for these opportunities and how to search them around and how to focus on them. That is something that you're very good at identifying. You're very good at identifying the opportunities that are coming your way. I'm seeing that you are a person who is, like, you are very quietly observant and intelligent kind of a person who knows where the opportunities lie and are willing to go after it full throttle, and that has given you a lot of financial success, mind you. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, you're one of those people who has really, you are one of those people who believes in meditation, who believes in, as I said, meditation and life in quiet contemplation is something that you guys believe in. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon, you are a person who is, how shall I put it, you are a person who has a lot of faith in their own abilities and own dreams. People say that this is a person who has succeeded so much in life after seeing a lot of failures, is because they believed in their own dreams when no one else believed in them. That's a major thing that people talk about. You always look at the bigger picture. You have a lot of leadership qualities which is repeatedly coming out, and I'm seeing like people really talk about it. All right, pile 2, if you like my content, please hit the like button, guys, and share and subscribe. Your support would mean so much. It's very motivating. Your one support, one like means so much to me. Take time to breathe out. You are a person who is also, who can walk tirelessly towards their goals. You are like a relentless workhorse when it comes to your work, when it comes to things that matter to you. So that is another thing people talk about. What do you need to release? Yes, you guys have managed to release the burden of your past. This is something people realize, that you always speak about forgiveness and moving on. I'm seeing like you probably don't speak much, but whenever you speak about spirituality, the importance of forgiveness and importance of releasing the past baggage, etc. And people really can connect, especially in today's day and age. All of us, most of us, are carrying around some kind of trauma, but you guys have managed to move ahead of that, and that is something that people really appreciate about you. The age of light, you are a person who is like a beam of light, like a ball of light to a lot of people, like a ray of hope in this whole sea of hopelessness. Your presence is very healing. You tend to attract a lot of small animals, a lot of, you know heart souls who are damaged. Those people tend to be attracted, so be a little bit careful. Awakening, a lot of you people literally feel that you are somebody who is pretty awakened, spiritually speaking, very awakened at a very high in like energy level, at a very high vibrational level. That is something that people really realize about you, that this is a person who is energetically at a very high level, who is vibing at a very high level. Soul family. You know, you, you are somebody who has, like, a lot of people I'm seeing, they want to be a part of your life. They are like literally flummoxed seeing how good you are. You're, like, I'm seeing you tend to have a lot of impact on people, other people's life and other people's decisions. Healer, yeah, a lot of you are healers, very naturally into some kind of medical field, a medical doctor, nurse, dentist, to a Ayurvedic practitioner, naturopath, Unani, anything, to a therapist, a counselor, some way or the other, because your presence, I'm finding, is very healing. For a lot of you, you can also be a teacher. Remember, a teacher can be a very good healer. A teacher who is very popular amongst his or her pupils because they understand exactly what the pupil needs or wants. Wolf, devote the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of our knowing. Wolf is a person who is very, how to put it, you are somebody, a wolf is a person who is very, you can be very laid back until and unless somebody tries to rub you the wrong way, do you some wrong, and then you can be like, it's no one else's business. If you harm me, you can be their worst enemy. I'm seeing you tend to intimidate a lot of people as well, and people talk about it, how intimidating you can be, very quietly assertive. You're a very wise person who grew, instead of crying, cribbing, complaining about your life's problems, you guys chose to pick your own battle and fight it out. And you guys are winners. You are fearless, you stand strong, you are like a warrior. That's what people think, that this is a person who is like a warrior. Stay rooted and grounded. Yeah, you're also very grounded as a person. By grounding, literally, I mean into meditation, into grounding stuff, into Reiki, meditation, that thing. Also, you are a very grounded kind of a person. A lot of earth signs can be seen for sure, and that's what people feel, at least. Be brave and honest. Yeah, you are brave, fearless, honest. Like, you tend to stand strong. Transform and unveil your gifts. You are like a shapeshifter. You tend to unveil your gifts completely. Like, I'm seeing, like, you have transformed so much today that people from your past life can no longer recognize you. Move in a new direction. A lot of you could be into like frequent travels. It could be your work, it could be something that you like doing, and people talk about it, like, how come this person, I'm seeing a lot of people are inspired, few are jealous, but mostly inspired. Okay, forgive. I love this kind of connected cards. People realize that how important forgiveness is, especially when you talk about it. I'm seeing a lot of you had to do some major shadow work, major inner work to reach wherever you have today. Make the change. You are a person who has literally managed to make a lot of change in their lives with their, like, a lot of you could also have had some kind of like a weight loss, something like weight loss, haircut, some kind of a change has happened. Also, you guys have made some sweeping changes in your life as well. Don't seek anyone's approval. You are somebody who does not seek other people's approval anymore. You are somebody who has stopped giving other people that power over yourself. You can manifest your every wish. People also feel that this is a person who is a terrific manifester, who has manifested this current life into reality. Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. You are a very free spirited person who no longer believes in dim. There was a time when we were too concerned about what this person will think, what that person will think. Today you don't care, full stop. Alright, now time for the guided messages. Guys, working hard is second nature to me. People talk about how hardworking you are. Your kindness and compassion makes you stand out. That's something people typically talk and notice about you at first. You're so priceless. I wish you could be mine. You have admirers, of course. Life is a journey. Just enjoy every moment. That's your own mantra, my pile number 2. You are such a worthy human being. That's what people think, that you are a very worthy human being. You shine brightly like a star. I'm so proud of you. You are wise way beyond your age. You are a very, very wise person. Leave and let others live. You are somebody who has managed to do, like, you genuinely believe in, like, I need to live on my own terms, so should the other person. Like, this personal freedom is something that you believe in. Building every cornerstone of my life with my own deeds. You're a very self-made person. That's what people think about you and say about you as well. Alright, now time for the charms. Okay, a lot came out. You are a very wise person. That's what people say. You're very adventurous. Yeah, definitely adventurous, into fitness, traveling a lot. You're a very loyal person. Okay, both cat and dog. Maybe pets are very significant in your life. You could be having quite a few pets. And a cat also signifies a very mysterious person, also a very self-reliant person. Along with that is a mermaid, very spiritual, very ethereal, very attractive, transformation, manifestation. You're a very stable person. Yeah, very creative and intuitive. You're blessed. The ladybug, you are a fortunate person. People feel that you are a very, very fortunate, lucky person as well. Alright, pile 2, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please, please, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Thank you. Namaste.